Good evening, Rutgers University. Anthony Adams here with your forecast for this Thursday, February 7th. Major winter storm moving into our area tomorrow. Historic implications for parts of New England and New York, maybe as far south as northern New Jersey. However, in this area, a little not quite historic, but it will be a major nuisance on our Friday and into our early Saturday. But let's jump into our campus status right now because we are expecting winter weather. Campus is still open and operating for tomorrow. If there were to be any cancellations, I would expect them to be in the evening. We'll look at our almanac for today first before we get into tomorrow's storm. High of 33, low of 20, running below average on both fronts. 59 and -7 are our records for the day, set back in the 1930s. Our sunset was at 5:22 and our sunrise will be at 7 a.m. in the morning. Today's regional highs: Hartford 33, Newark 33, Oneonta 30, Camden 37, Baltimore the warm spot at 41, and State College checking in at 34 degrees. Tonight's low temperatures: 15 in Oneonta, 27 in State College, 35 in Baltimore, 23 up in Hartford, 29 in Newark, and the freezing mark in Camden. So let's talk about tomorrow now. A winter storm warning is in effect until 6 a.m. Saturday morning. We'll be seeing heavy snows at times. Snow accumulation will probably be about 6 to 10 inches in this area. More as you go north and less as you go south. That's going to be the trend with this storm. The further north you are, the more snow you're going to see. The further south you are, the more mixing you're probably going to see with rain. And overall, it's just going to be a complete mess tomorrow. I'm not going to pull any punches on that. It's going to be a complete mess. Worst of it will be Friday night into early Saturday morning. Here's our current satellite picture. You can see what's moving into our area. These two low pressure systems will combine with one another. They will actually work to make each other stronger. It's a phenomenon called phasing, when two low pressures combine, interact, and kind of amplify the other one or the other. It's kind of what happened with Sandy, when you have two low pressures kind of mingling with each other and one of them rapidly intensifies. That's called phasing. That's going to happen tomorrow as the storm down in Georgia moves up the coast and as that Alberta Clipper sweeps to the east. They're going to meet, and it's going to create all of our weather tomorrow and in the early Saturday. Here, I'm going to step out of the forecast here for your forecasted snow totals. I've put the color legend on the side there. The areas in pink will range 10 to 18 inches of snow. You can see that's further to our north. The purples, where we are, mostly 6 to 8 inches of snow. I say 6 to 10 for New Brunswick because we are very close to that 10-inch line on the map. So there's a little bit of wiggle room to go around. The dark blues, you get to 4 to 6, and as you go further south, the light blue 2 to 4, gray blue 1 to 2, the gray under 1 inch. You can see that north to south trend very clearly. 6 to 10 inches in the New Brunswick area. Would not be surprised if there were locally higher amounts scattered around. It's not an exact science. It's not a perfect distribution. You're going to have locally higher amounts in places. I'll come back to your forecast now to give you tonight's forecast. Snow beginning after 1 a.m. probably. Low of 29, winds east 5 to 10 miles per hour. Nothing really too major yet. Get into the morning commute. It's still snowing at this point. It's currently 34 degrees, probably 34, 35, hovering just above freezing. Winds east-northeast 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gets interesting tomorrow afternoon. The National Weather Service thinks it's going to change over to rain for the afternoon. A lot of computer models are hinting, though, that it might stay a little bit colder and stay snow. I'm going to go somewhere in the middle here and say a wintry mix for tomorrow. I do anticipate it might change over for a little bit in the afternoon at least, before changing back to snow late in the evening. So we could see a mix throughout the afternoon. High of 36, winds out of the west at around 19, 20, low 20s. 20 miles an hour. So a little bit gusty out there. It'll feel colder. It'll just be rain or snow. It's not going to be a pleasant day outside to drive or be out regardless. Tomorrow night, worst of the conditions, we turn back to snow. It gets heavy at times. You get some heavy snow bands mixed in, and you get some gusty winds. Winds north at 20 miles per hour. Picking up, you could see some gusts up to 30 to 35 miles per hour. As you go north and east, you can see gusts as high as 40 to 45 miles per hour as you get up toward New York City. A low of 24 degrees. I would not advise any travel of any kind on Friday night. It is going to be a mess out there. And we'll go into your extended outlook right now, and you can see that this carries into Saturday morning. A high of 33 on Saturday. It drops all the way down to 12. It clears out in middle of the day Saturday into later on Saturday. It should clear out for that evening, allowing it to drop all the way to 12. It clears out in time for your Sunday. Sunny, a high of 40 degrees, a low of 23. High of 45 on Monday. Possible wintry mix there. It seems a little warm right now, but that is the call. There's always room for change with these storms. Remember, just a couple days ago, we weren't really supposed to get much snow with this system. So just remember, this can all change. A high of 45, a low of 35. Tuesday, a high of 45, a low of 27 under partly sunny skies. And as always, you can find us on RUTV Channel 6 every 15 minutes. We'll be issuing more frequent forecasts tomorrow for the storm, by the way. Just for your information, you can like us on Facebook at RU Weather Watcher, or you can find us on Twitter at RUTVWW. You can find all our video forecasts on both pages. And you can always find us on rutv.rutgers.edu. Rutgers, stay safe tomorrow and have a great night.